Smooth ride.
I don't even have to say anything, do I?
Oh.
Why is it always an adventure when I come down? What is this?
I don't know. It's in the road.
Yeah, it is.
Move it.
I'm gonna have to move that.
If it'll run, I don't know.
We'll find out. We'll find out. So, yeah. I'm looking at something I don't need, but I want. So you know what happens when you normally want something, right? So Charlie actually come by here and looked at it last weekend and said, if you want it, you better come down here and look at it. Well, I kind of want it, so I'm here looking at it. And oh, I think the guy ran it low on fuel and clogged up the filter or the screen or something, so he couldn't make it here. He told us we could come down here and check it out, so we can figure out what it is. So there's a water separator in there right off the injection pump. He said check it out and see if we can't get that cleaned up. All right, well, let's get our stuff out and see if we can't get this bad boy running right. Is it bad when you got to bring your own fuel and oil?
Like that?
We're investing in this startup here, Charlie. I am.
It's like that. What was that thing? A John Deere, like a 790?
Oh yeah, that one that Justin and I went and looked at.
Been
Been
like
sitting.
20 gallons of oil.
No, I only invested 5 gallons of oil in it. Might have been 10. That thing had been sitting in the woods for like 6 or 8 years. The guy died, and it was at an estate auction sale. We thought we were going to scoop it up quick.
What did it end up?
It ended up going. Ended up going for like $15,000.
Somebody bought it
that I wouldn't have paid $5,000 for. It'll be all right. At least that won't rust, right?
Yeah.
You want me to hold that funnel up so it can breathe?
Oh, man, that's exciting.
I mean, we're almost into a $100 startup right here now. At 5 gallons of diesel fuel at an ungodly amount, hydraulic fluid.
Don't even get me started.
Yeah. It's a big old girl. She's got a brand new undercarriage, it looks like. Now we're really getting vested with another 5 gallons of oil.
Vault check, no. This wasn't on the vault check. This is out of
I'll have to send him a bill on this one. Only what?
I was going to say only if you don't. Never mind.
Oh, only if I don't want it.
I forget that millions of people are going to see this. I gotta be careful what I say.
Oh gosh. This is not Cat 977L, a 78 model with a 4-in-1 bucket. It probably weighs in close to 50,000 pounds with the bucket and the sweeps and everything. I want a big old girl that I don't have to worry about all the emission stuff. I can drive it through the woods and carry on with it. Yeah.
Got emissions all right.
Do I need to worry about DEF fluid, Charlie?
Definitely not.
Definitely not?
Yeah.
Think the EGR is all right?
Well, the only exhaust gas recirculation it gets is right there. It's got a leak in the exhaust and it sucks it back in the intake and right beside it. That's as close as it gets.
Oh, does it have an exhaust leak?
Yeah, a little bit there.
Oh, great. Oh, well.
I shouldn't cuss. It's a habit.
Hope we don't need. Hope that's not a sign.
No, of course I don't know if he had it running, but it cranked up for me the other day. So the throttle's a little funky. Pull it.
Do we need to check the oil in it? Let's just check the oil in it.
There's no dipstick. You just pour a gallon in every time you crank it.
No.
Crank it up and it just blows out the excess.
You tell me the dipstick's on the other side after? I
It's
see
like
it.
a D6. Yeah, right here.
I see it right there
Oh
after.
God.
What?
Jesus Christ, it pulls out hard. Yeah. I can hear it now.
What?
Charlie cusses too much.
Apparently cusses too much.
If you lived Charlie's life, you'd cuss too, I promise you.
You think that's the access hole for the...
I don't think it's been accessed in so long that it's... Damn, it must have a bend in it or something.
Yeah, a little bit. That's kind of interesting.
Must be pinched right there or something. Oh, no.
I'll have to check that out. It's definitely kinked where somebody's... So the oil was good. The access cover is up there. What was funky about the throttle, Charlie?
So you pull it back like this, and then after it starts, it acts a little different.
Oh, really?
Cross your fingers. Give me that tractor crack. Let's see it. Where'd it go?
The tractor crack.
Yeah, I'll give it a little sniff.
I hope we don't need it because it's
I think it's because it's starving for fuel a little bit. All right, let's try it.
see what we got.
You get the injection pump. This is. Oh, what did you pay for that?
I paid $2 a can for it.
$2 a can.
So I bought it at an auction. I know why somebody had it at the
Not your
auction.
best investment, I think you've
Because-
ever made. God, what the hell? I
Because
think
you spray it one time and it never stops.
I think what it was is that damn, it fell on its head or something. And, I don't know. Somebody handled it.
Somebody didn't handle it with care. You just try not to get sprayed in the eyes with that.
I'm about to punch a hole in it and just squirt it on it. Yeah, that'll work. Watch this.
Oh God. Oh, you're short on your knife. Oh, we're running out, Charlie.
No, there's plenty in there.
We got cases. We got cases. We got cases. Oh boy. This is gonna get exciting.
Not exactly what I had on my mind. Let's see here. Point it in the right direction. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Oh, we got a good fan spray there. Well, that's gonna clean it up nice. Do you think that's what we got to take off?
Oh, no, I know it is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I hadn't messed with
You hadn't? Oh, okay. All right, let's do the moment of truth.
I couldn't quite remember, but this makes sense. There's a little. Oh, yes.
Oh.
I don't think that's it. They should run like that. It should be no problem. This is something else. Oh, look at
Well,
that.
you think that's the little? Ooh. You think there's some sludge in the tank, Charlie?
Probably not. It's all in here.
You know, the good news is we got more cans of cleaner
Bad news is they don't work any better than the other ones.
That we might get lucky. What if the last one actually sprays like it's supposed to? You saying I need to go get another
I've never
one?
played the lottery, but I will play it if it does. But worst case scenario, I brought some cleaner. So. I think I did. Try another one.
Huh? We'll try another one.
Yeah, the other one was probably just a fluke. Oh no, it wasn't. Oh. So did STP go bankrupt or?
I don't know. They might, if they keep producing products like that.
I don't know what went on here, but it's something. This is a useless piece of nothing.
Do you see why I quit using it, Charlie? I was
So
hoping.
you brought it up here for me? What the hell's the matter with you? I thought we were friends.
I kind of like the idea of stabbing it with a hole there and then just getting it the instant dump. I think that's what we're going to need with that.
Mighty.
Have you seen one this pack before?
Not since that party at high school.
Oh gosh.
Computer club.
You know, with our cost on the rise so much, I didn't want to invest in a lot of a $3 can of brake. That's probably $7 now.
I don't know. I have a bad habit of just buying stuff.
Cases of it, putting it on the account.
That is it. When you have an account, you will spend more money, is all I can tell you.
And then that bill comes and you're like, wow. We spent how much? This is what friends do for friends.
My man Chris here wasn't videoing it, but anyway, so we pulled the drain out of the valve. No.
We
Valve, pulled the valve out of the bottom of the tank and run a screwdriver up in there because no fuel was coming out.
and no fuel was coming out. We tried a flag and it was getting no fuel.
Right there, that's exciting.
So Charlie stuck a screwdriver up in there after we put another 10 gallons of fuel in the machine, and Old Faithful come out.
Yeah.
So you're thinking there was a lot of sediment on the bottom?
So if it was me, I would take it and drain all the fuel out. Either take the tank out or take it and pressure wash it with a hot water pressure washer and then vacuum out get all the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I even had to do that with the, and it's not because it's old, that 872 when I bought it had
Just a lot
fuel
of.
starvation problems, and it had a rag in it.
Oh wow.
I actually cut a hole in the tank in the top. I cut a 5.5 inch hole.
So even just taking those two drain plugs out and putting a lot of fuel in there still wouldn't probably clean it out good enough? Maybe. It wouldn't hurt anything?
Yeah, I just don't know if it would help anything.
If it had that much stuff in there,
Trash in there, yeah.
it's bad then. Oh boy.
So, let's see, I bet you it'll start now.
Let's see what she'll do now. You ready?
Yeah. Might still have to spray it a little bit to track the crack.
So we got the filter cleaned out. Now we're going to try to prime it. I feel like it's working. Not really.
Let's try to crank it again.
Spin it over and see what it does. You ready? Why did it cut off? You got fuel?
Oh yeah, I got fuel.
Do you think the it's all now in that filter screen?
It might be. I might have to. Yeah.
Take that off one time and clean it out.
Yeah.
So
I probably should take it loose up there and see
what comes out. Well, it's a big track loader. It's big.
Yeah, it's got potential. It's got new undercarriage and stuff. It just needs
definitely needs some TLC. So unfortunately,
cleaned out.
Something's clogged up. Other than we don't have a whole lot of time to sit here and mess with it all day long to get somebody else's machine running. But I think there's so much sediment in the tank that something keeps starving it for fuel. So yeah, it's got potential. I got to think on it and talk to the owner about it and see if we can come to terms on it. But I don't know. I still like it. I'd feel a whole lot more comfortable about it if it was running right, but didn't really get to use it much. But
It's going nowhere if you want to come back week after next.
yeah, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. So we'll see. Maybe he can get it.
It's actually not going to go anywhere right now because
you're not going to load it.
I mean, like literally, not going anywhere.
Well, I don't know. I'll ponder on it and we'll see if he can get the fuel issue fixed on it where it'll at least run a little bit better.
I see if he's
well, 2 weeks later, what are we doing, Charlie?
We're coming back over here to get this track loader that somehow I forgot and left the fuel turned off on and we couldn't keep it running.
Guess what? It's mine now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and it's still no smoother out here. Oh my God. So we're meeting the guy and I gotta pay him for it. Then we gotta go fix your truck so we can take it home.
Airbag.
It is what it is. Let's get the old girl fired up. There's our low boy. Loader's down here. Well, boys and girls, she's all mine now. Let's get old Betsy, old Betty, that's her name. Her name's Betty. I've already named her. Let's get her fired up and loaded onto this truck. Careful, we got precious cargo back there.
Surprise winner.
She won't win win no beauty pageant. I've already named her.
Dare I ask?
Betty.
Betty?
Betty.
Okay.
Old Betty. Old Betty. I'm gonna get somebody to make a decal in cursive, Old Betty.
Well, at least you didn't name it the Filthy Heart, right?
Oh gosh. Back to Charlie's shop we go.
And we didn't get rained on quite
Quite yet.
We didn't get killed in traffic in the yard.
So far, so good. So hopefully you can hear it's a little windy, but we've made it to Charlie's house. Her name's Betty. What do you think of the name, Charlie? It works.
What's in a name? What's in a name?
Betty's got a little bit of a leak. We're going to see if we can figure out what's leaking on it. I knew that that was leaking. The guy changed the hose and he thinks that he didn't get it tight because it's very hard to get to. So let's get it unloaded and take it to the shop. Back out back, we'll power wash it, and that'll be the start of video number 2.
So what is it you like to say? Previously enjoyed?
Previously enjoyed over the last 43 years. Previously. You won't win any contest, but you'll get her done.
Oh, it's great. Maybe you won't dump it off there. The tracks seem a little slippery. But I think he's going to be alright. I ain't going to say nothing to him because I don't want him to try to turn. Oh, watch this. This is going to be funny. He's going to look like Mario too. Bouncing around. Oh, he did a pretty good job.
Very exciting. Mechanic's dream.
And you're a mechanic, so
as they smile and walk away.
Might be a nightmare, who knows?
So the old loader needs some TLC. Got to fix that leak on it. We're going to power wash everything off. The fuel tank is full of sludge. We're going to pop that off, get it pressure washed out, clean everything off real good. And if anybody knows of the engine cover somewhere for a 977K, I do need the lower one on this side and the 2 upper ones for each side. Well, the one on each side, to keep all the pine straw and everything out of there. So he's going to get the power washer started up. I'm going to put my raincoat on, go ahead and start cleaning this bad boy up. We got to get this lock moved so that we can get that in the lock position. Drop some belly pans and get dirty.